Good afternoon all, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Now I'm coming to you from the afternoon because I have been opening my parcels today because I'm due to head off to New York tomorrow, which I am super excited about. I've only just started to realise that I'm going to New York today, so I'm starting to get like a little bit of butterflies in my stomach. But I'm excited to bring you today's haul, even though I haven't found many items that I will be taking to New York because it is super cold out there. I think it's lows of -11. I really cannot wait to show you some of these items purely because a lot of these items have been a lot better trying on than I ever expected. And I'm going to kick us off straight away into it. We've got 10 items, all of which will intermix to make multiple outfits. So I imagine you'll be able to at least make 5 or 6 or maybe 7 different outfits from this haul, and I'm just going to jump straight into it because I cannot wait to show you the first item of today's haul. Now the first item of today's haul is these jeans. After last week's haul, which was a purely an active wear video showing you all of my new sports gears to kind of get me into January, I thought let's just do some proper clothes. I felt like I just basically came, not a slob because I've been actually super good on all the promises that I made to myself for January, but I felt like I'm just lounging. I just feel like I've lounged over Christmas. I'm lounging now into January because those pieces are so comfortable. And if you haven't watched that video, I'll make sure I'll link just above or just down below in the description. But this is the first item of today's haul, which are these jeans. Now these jeans are giving me kind of like 2000s, 2010s, but the flares are back, which I am super happy about because I don't know about you, I'm like coming up to 40 soon, kind of showing my age, but boot cut jeans were a thing of our like youth, do you know what I mean? And so I haven't seen them back for a little while. So these are kind of a flared jean, but not a super flared jean, just like a really cute flare, which is the boot cut style. What I love about these is just the fit and the cut. First things first, I hate jean shopping. Like seriously, hate jean shopping. If you've got a curvy figure, you know, it's just one of those things like bikini shopping, which can make you cry. Putting it out there. But the reason I love these jeans, first of all, is the price. They are $27.99. They're from Zara. And as always, I'll link all of these items that you see today in the description box below. But the first thing that I just enjoy so much beyond the price is the fact that these are completely elasticated. Like they are super, super comfortable. They stretch all over. They stretch over the waist. They stretch over the leg. They just kind of like suck you in a gentle way, not hard like get in Spanx way, gentle way, and just make you feel comfortable. Now I wasn't too sure about this button detail instead of a zip detail, especially after just having kind of that cut in my operation, but because they're stretchy, they're super comfortable. Now I've got these in a size 8. I did buy a size 10 too because typically in jeans I am a little bit like a size up, but I have to say I'm really happy with the way they fit in the 8. I still could have kept the 10. Part of me is saying keep the 10 as well, but the way this is just so flattering, you know, it just shapes your butt. It gives you a butt, really nice shape, and the colour of the jeans are just great. Now, one of my things, as I'm kind of coming down here, putting one of my shoes on, one of the things that I have said for 2025 is I'm gonna try and stay away from the black colour, especially in winter. I feel like winter comes and you wear black because it's just easy, it's comfortable. If you put on a few pounds, it just feels more flattering. So here I am wearing a bit of colour. And also the reason for this is I brought a new handbag. I haven't showed you guys it yet. I'll probably do a separate video about it, but it is a Wish that I got, if that's a clue. If you know what I mean, drop me a comment in below. But I've got a pair of grey heels here, and I just love the way they fit. I hope that you guys can see this. I'll come forward just a little bit more so I can see a little bit better. But the way it fits is just like super flattering on the butt, super flattering on the leg. Really, really comfortable. These come in a black and a light wash jean. I'm not really a light wash jean girl. I think classic timeless pieces are kind of the dark wash denim, which you see here, or the black. So I have already gone ahead and ordered the black because these fitted just so nice. And I'm currently wearing these with a cashmere blend. And this is the second item of today's haul. This is a cashmere blend jumper that you can see here. Now, you will notice the Zara, I've still got the tags on because it's new today. I've got no tags on this jumper purely because I've actually had this for a little while. I've had this since November when obviously I wasn't vlogging, but I absolutely love this jumpers and I couldn't not show you. Now they come in a cream, they come in a black. I'll make sure I link all below. This is a size small. Now the price point of this is a little bit more expensive. It's $54.99, but I think because of the cashmere, that makes perfect sense. But once again, this is just so soft, incredibly warming, and to the point where, you know, it's quite warm, especially as I've just had my coffee. So I'm loving it. This is my first coffee today, so I'm not gonna have it, but I am feeling warm from it. But yeah, I absolutely love this jumper. I've worn it loads throughout the colder months. I just love the fact that if you've not bought cashmere before or merino wool, the warmth that you get from the jumpers is just unparamount to any other material, I have to say. Like when I go skiing, I always wear merino wool jumpers. They're super thin, and you think, how can this be warm? But they are, and they're just, yeah, so soft on your skin. So this is the full outfit. Really love it. You could obviously wear these with trainers. I love the length of these. They're at that right point where you can wear trainers or heels. But yeah, super comfortable, really dressy, a little bit detailed, that makes it a little bit different. And this is the first outfit of today's haul. Now the second item of today's haul is this top that you can see here. Now this is a little bit too big for me. This is a size medium, and I think I got this medium purely because potentially it was the only size available at the time, or maybe because of the thinness of it and it being a bit sheer. I didn't want my boobs to feel like they were out. But as you can see, it's a roll neck. It's a very casual roll neck. Now obviously you could do a very standard proper roll neck as well, but sometimes I like mine to be a bit more casual so it doesn't look so kind of formal. I feel like it just looks a bit more youthful, but a little bit younger, but let me know if you think differently. It has got a weird label here because of the sheerness and where the seam sits. It's actually cut the actual H&M label into the side. So I haven't taken the label out just yet, but I think I'm gonna go and return this one and order a size down. Let me know in the comments if you think differently. But this is £16 and it's just a little bit sheer. So I'm wearing a nude Skims bra underneath. So, you know, I actually am really happy that you can't see the bra too much. I originally tried this on with a black bra and I felt like my boobs were just like saying, look at me, look at me. So I'm happy that with a skin colour bra, this looks really good. But yeah, £16, ultra long sleeves. If you've been around here for a little bit of time, you know that I love long sleeves. I just think it looks elevated, especially as someone who's got long limbs like a giraffe, as my husband says. I find finding tops with long sleeves quite hard to do, but £16, I just love this. I think it's a great basic. It's super light, so it's not as warm as what I just showed you just now, but I feel like if you're layering, if you're putting jumpers, if you're putting coats on top, that this piece will work really well. I just love everything about it. And now I'm looking at it more, and I just looked in the mirror, I actually think this suits quite well as a medium. I don't think like everything has to be really tight, so I'm actually going to keep this. Let me know in the comments if you think that actually I should go down a size. But yeah, I really love this top. I feel like I will get a lot of good wear out of this, and I think with the jeans and obviously going down the route of not wanting to try and wear black all the time, although there is a part of me that's thinking, did this come in a black? Should I get a black? I do really like how this outfit looks. And going back to the point of me saying that this would be a really good piece for layering, I have obviously been trying to buy a few items for New York, something different. I feel like I'm going to New York for work, not for pleasure, but obviously it will still be pleasurable. So I'm really excited to go, and I think potentially I might at least have half a day just to walk around and do my own kind of thing. We'll see how things go. And so with that, I thought, you know what, I'm going to treat myself. Seeing as I'm not going for pleasure, and this is for work, I'm going to treat myself to a new coat. So I'm just going to show you some of the coats that I've bought. I've got two to show you. Now, the first coat is actually from Zara, and I feel like this is a bit of a top coat that I wasn't too sure whether I was going to like. I've already got a Max Mara teddy coat, if you've seen before. So this was kind of like a darker, richer colour, which is what I was going for. My other one's quite more of a kind of light oatmeal-y colour, which I love. I've worn it to death. Probably haven't treated it in the best way. The wool isn't looking as good as it used to be. But the reason I love this coat, that it's got the ties, I just feel like I have been living in my bathrobe for basically most of my recovery of my operation. I feel like I'm in my bathrobe, but in a robe that's okay to walk outside with. Like if I walk out in my white robe, I will get some funny remarks or funny looks, but this is super cozy, it's super soft. Obviously it's faux fur. Now this is a size small. Price point on this is $139.99, so it is pricey, but I think it's worth it. Like when it's like a long coat, they've got like this inner lining which is super soft and is great, and it's obviously not fur, which is perfect. I just think this looks really chic. I think you can have it open. You can, when you get really cold, you can wrap this up, and this is why I was thinking for New York, this might work really well. It's got nice long sleeves. I'll show you the back so you can see what it looks like. but I just absolutely love this. And yeah, I feel like this is a piece that I would have and I will continue wearing for years to come. Like, I think you're going to see me when I'm 60 wearing this coat. I can actually see myself wearing this when I'm 60. And I just think with the blue with the jean and my new bag that I've got, I think this will look really, really nice. And I have to say, I'm like wearing it now, I'm actually starting to get a hot flush. So it is really, really warm. So this is the first coat that I wanted to show you. And my next coat is from H&M. Now this coat, gosh, it is a little bit more expensive. Like for H&M, I actually had to double check the price. I was like, have they added like an extra number onto this price? What's happened here? I think this is £219. So as I say, expensive. However, I know that they're shaking it up in H&M and they are changing the fit, the materials, etc. And I have been happy to see it. So this is £219. I've got this in a size small. Now I do really like this colour. I think it's versatile in the sense of how it can be worn. It can be worn open, just like this, and I think it's really, really nice. But it can also be worn folded over. So if you can imagine that you've got the collar strapped around here, it's all cut through here. So I feel like you do get two looks for the coat. Although that being said, I'm not really a person that likes to button up the hatches. I feel too restricted. It makes me hot and actually makes me anxious if I feel too restricted. I don't know if anybody else is like that, but this is how this coat would look open and effectively how I'd wear it. Now it is oversized, which I love, which means you can wear a much thicker jumper than this top. So if you're layering pieces, and this could actually work in New York, I could wear a jumper, then this, and I think I will be warm. And I have a pair of leather gloves and maybe a hat. I think that will keep me warm. I do actually really like this coat, and I think it goes quite well with the blue and even the grey heels that you see here. The only thing is, which is really annoying, because I do actually want to take this to New York, is there looks like there's a thread run. I don't know if you can see that here, but it looks like there's a thread that's been pulled through here, which leaves a little bit of a line. And for £219, no, I'm not happy. I'm not happy to keep it with that. It needs to kind of be returned, get a fresh one. I can't keep it with that. I don't know if, I just can't work out if it's a fold line or whether it's actually a thread. So I need to look at that a little bit more. But yeah, £219, like, yo, H&M, you are getting pricey. The Zara coat I just showed you, it's literally, I don't know, 60, 70 pounds cheaper. But I do really like this, so I definitely wanted to show you guys. But let me know in the comments which is your favourite coat. Now, in the spirit of layering, I wanted to show you how I would layer this top that I've got underneath, which is this mohair jumper that I've got, which is a little bit itchy for me to wear. So if I wear it, I definitely always have a layer underneath, fully layered, because mohair makes me itch. But this is how I would layer it. Now this is also from H&M. I got this before. This is £54.99, and I think I've got this in a size small. What I will say is I kind of semi-regret the purchase in a sense, because I itch with mohair, I don't wear it as much and it molts quite a lot. And it makes me not want to wash it because I don't want to kind of like ruin the washing machine, etc. So what I would say is I have got my eye on a COS jumper, which I'll link below as well. The price difference is different. So this is £54, and I think the COS jumpers around the £130 mark, so it was a lot more, over double the price. But I potentially wish I'd kind of held out, ordered a COS jumper and seen what that was like. But I do really like, once again, how I'm mixing the different colours here with the blue jean, the cream top and this. I just think, I'll show you with one of my other handbags, I just love to mix all the match of the colours, and I feel like I'm coming out of winter, which seems like such a silly thing to say given I'm looking out at winter currently. It's very, very grey. We did have a beautiful day yesterday, but it's very, very grey and we're still very much in winter. But I just feel like I've been in black for too long. I feel like I've been in mourning in black. And so I'm enjoying mixing a bit of colour. It makes me feel a bit more creative and brings me a bit more energy as a person. When I look in the mirror, I think, okay, I've got a bit of a pep in my step. I'm really loving this outfit, and this is definitely one of my favourite outfits of the haul today. Now my next outfit is this grey cardigan that you can see here. Now I have slowly but surely been adding cardigans into my wardrobe, but what is normally a prerequisite for me to add a cardigan is that it's not really super clingy, and I typically wear cardigans less as like something to throw over, but more as a top in itself, and I'm really enjoying that because I feel like it's kind of like a jumper, but then you have the ability to kind of just open up the neck. It just keeps it kind of a bit light, a bit flowy. As I say, I do get quite hot quite easily when I'm layered up. So I feel like you can get a bit of fresh air, move it around. Now this grey cardigan is from H&M. It's $37.99. What I like about this, and I've got a couple of cardigans to show you, is the gold buttons and the pocket detail. I feel like it's going for more of that Chanel-esque vibe. Obviously it's not Chanel, but it's just giving it something that looks a little bit different for a cardigan. And I kind of like the fact that it looks a bit like a jacket. Now I'm obviously enjoying how these look with the jeans, and obviously you've got a kind of a grey suede pair of heels on at the moment, so it does feel a little bit matchy. But I feel like I have to retitle this video. I need to title this video as how to make one pair of jeans work with multiple outfits. And then literally I feel like Zara need to pay me for some form of advertising, but do you know what? No, they don't, because they've made a perfect jean that I know I'm going to get so much wear out of. But I love how this looks. Now I can obviously wear this casually out on a Saturday if I'm just trying to like elevate my look. I feel like I've been going out a lot in a pair of leggings just around town locally to me, and I'm just kind of like, you've got this beautiful wardrobe and you keep going out in leggings. Does anybody else do that? Like, am I alone? But I just like how this just looks a bit more put together. Obviously this will do really well going out for lunch dates. This would also go out really well if you're going out in the evening as well. But I also like the fact that this will work well for me going to work as well. So I feel like this outfit works in a multitude of ways. So I'm really happy with this cardigan. I've got a size small. I definitely could have gone a size down, and I was considering going in a size down, but I actually like the nature of just how it's just, you know, a little bit loose. Just feels casual, feels comfortable, and yeah, really loving this combination together. Now this next outfit is kind of like a cardigan. It's definitely listed as a cardigan on the H&M website, but I would say it feels more like a jacket. Now the grey one that I just tried on just a minute ago, I feel like it's much more comfortable. You could wear it without a top underneath, whereas I think I could definitely wear this without a top underneath, but it's got like the texture underneath it is not, it's not knit. So the one before was a knit cardigan, whereas this is boucle. So I'm hoping you can see it. I always think black doesn't come out very well on the camera, but this is a boucle fit. They do this in a cream as well. I've got this in a cream already. I won't show you today, but I have already worn it, but this is the black version of it. I just wanted to show you some black because I know some of you like me still love black, and so do I. So I wanted to show you how you can still wear like a coloured dark wash jean with a black, and it will still look really, really nice, and you still feel like you're not all in mourning just in black. But this is a size small. This is actually a lot cheaper than the one I just showed you. This is $19.99. But yeah, it goes really well. I've also worn this with a leather skirt, a pair of knee-high boots, and kind of a maxi midi leather skirt, knee-high boots underneath with this, and it looks fantastic. And for $19.99, I'm quite impressed with kind of how it looks. I think it looks smart enough. Kind of looks like a bit like Massimo Dutti, but obviously not with the price tag. And I feel like you could wear this, feel very comfortable. You can wear it in a various different sort of ways. You could wear it, as I say, like as a jacket, or you can wear it as a top. I just wanted to show you one of the items that I've been wearing since kind of like December, I believe. I did double check that this was still in stock before I kind of showed you guys. But yeah, just wanted to show you it. Let me know in the comments below which one you preferred, the black or the grey. I think I'm going towards grey, which is so funny because I always like black, but obviously I've got this already. So I think I'm going to add the grey one to my collection as well. And this is the penultimate item from today's haul, and this is this blue shirt. Now what I wanted to show you is how these jeans really are super versatile. Now I've just thrown this on with a blue striped shirt, which I really, really love. This is from H&M. It's a size small. It's $19.99. This is how it looks unhanged. This is how it looks when you kind of got it tucked in. I just love the casual nature of this. And personally, if I had a top underneath, I'd probably just undo the button a little bit more for that more casual look, and potentially even kind of roll up the sleeves. Now I could also wear this, as I work for a tech company, I could also wear this to work. I could still potentially go to a meeting depending on what type of client meeting it is, who the client is, and I would still feel very comfortable, very put together. And once again, this whole outfit I think would cost £50. So it's a brilliant outfit to put together. But I wanted to show you guys how these pair of jeans can be worn smart casual to the office, lunch dates, running errands. You can obviously wear these jeans with trainers and also wearing this with a shirt. Now you could also layer this with a jumper on top. I won't go and grab that jumper, but you could also put it like a round neck jumper, have the sleeves. You can also wear this with a white shirt, it will look fantastic. But in the true fashion of trying to mix my colour palettes up in my wardrobe, I didn't want to show you a white or black, although a white or black shirt would go really, really well. But here it is with a blue striped shirt. This blue striped shirt would go really well into spring. It can be worn with cream trousers, you know, in so many different ways. So I am definitely going to keep this one. I think this is a great one to add to my wardrobe. I like the fact that it's just very loose. Some of my shirts are a bit fitted, which work well in certain circumstances for the type of look I'm going for. But I just love how chilled out this one is. And so for £19.99, I'm definitely going to keep this one in the wardrobe. Now, the last outfit of today's haul is this H&M dress. Now, I've got this in a size medium. I have to say, it's a little bit too baggy around the waist, but I wanted to show you guys. First of all, sleeves are super long. So if you've got shorter arms than me, just be aware of that. But I think you can't go wrong with long sleeves. And this says it's black. I'm not gonna lie, it definitely, I've double checked multiple times. It says it's black, but it's not. This is more like a navy blue kind of grey. It's super stretchy. I think I've got a cream one like this from about 4 years ago. The material's a lot thicker, so I do actually love that. But I love the little side slit, makes it feel like really comfortable, not too restrictive. But I love this one. I love the fact that it's low enough, or you can put it low enough to have a little bit of cleavage, or you can put it up if you don't want to. I'm going to leave it down to make it a bit more sexy. I love how it's figure hugging. Now obviously this is too big for me, but I think if I get a smaller size, this will be more figure hugging. And yeah, I absolutely love this. Now I personally would probably wear this with, as it's not black, I'd probably team this with a pair of brown boots, just like the ones that you can see here. So here are some of the brown boots that I would wear. Now I got some great items from Bista, and I'm happily show you guys if you are interested. Just let me know in the comments. But yeah, I love the way these boots look. Like, they look great. I really, really love this. So this whole outfit, 100% I would recommend. The price point of this dress is $44.99, which is a little bit more expensive. It's definitely more expensive than I paid for the cream one 4 years ago, but hey, it's been 4 years, it's inflation, and I have to say the material of this is much nicer. I definitely think this one's going to sell out. So I'm glad that I'm showing you now rather than waiting for the size small to come and then showing you probably next week when I get back from the US and show you what's new there. But yeah, this is but yeah, absolutely love this. I could definitely lounge around the house or go out in this. Beautiful, beautiful item. But that brings me to the end of my haul. I realise this has been very much short and sweet, very, very quick. I still need to pack for New York tomorrow, which I cannot wait to go. But I hope you have enjoyed today's video. I am just getting back into the swing of things. I feel like I was away for, I think it was like four or 5 months. But I'm so glad to be back and chatting with you guys. If you didn't watch my last video, I will make sure I link just above here or just down below. But let me know in the comments which outfit was your favourite outfit. And I hope you've had a lovely week, and I look forward to seeing you next week with my New York tales. Anyways, take care guys, and thank you so much for watching.